What's up, guys? Welcome to training camp. My name is Ariana. I'm going to be your coach for today, and today's workout is called Dynamic Core. It's all about how we live our lives outside the studio. Everything that we do in here helps us get stronger, more confident, and more functional to lead the active lives that we want to lead. So whether that's tennis or golf, or simply running around with your kids, you're going to be more strong, more energetic in everything that you do because of the workouts that you're doing in here. So this is how today's workout is going to work. We're going to have two different circuits. One is going to be 3 moves, the other one's going to be 3 moves. We'll complete 1, 2, 3 back to back, and we'll go back and we'll do 3 rounds of that circuit. The second circuit is going to be a cardio burst thrown in there. If you have cardio that you prefer to do, feel free to do 4 minutes of whatever cardio you want, whether that's jump roping, jumping jacks, but we'll have a couple of moves sprinkled in here so that you can follow along with me. Today we're going to be working 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off, and that 45-second timeline is so that you build up your endurance and as well have some time for a break if you need to catch your breath. Okay, then we'll finish with our last circuit, which is going to be the second part of our dynamic core workout, and all you need is a set of light dumbbells. You don't need a lot of heavy weight today. I have a couple of choices here. I recommend 8 to 10 pounds, and if you know that you can lift heavier than that, then be my guest. All right, let's get started. 2 minutes on the clock, and we're starting with that seal jack. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Feet jack out and in. We're just warming up the chest. Remember to breathe throughout this whole workout. Maybe start thinking about some goals you might have for the day. Remember, you can always tap it out, tap it in, especially if you're in an apartment. You do not have to jump, okay? Got a couple seconds, and we're gonna switch it to the ground. So we're getting ready to get into our T-spine rotation here. We're gonna start from a tabletop today. We're gonna bring it up and down, and if it feels good for you, feel free to thread the needle, and you can bring your hand right here underneath your arm. Okay, let's switch sides. Turn this way. I like to start thinking about some goals I might have for the day. Try to avoid thinking about my to-do list. I encourage you to do the same thing. Be present, be here, but know that we're gonna work hard. When you signed up for training camp, you knew that we were gonna work on your mindset. Okay, training camp is all about also working on our discipline, all right, not just on our bodies. It's about changing our mindset so that we can do hard things. All right, let's do that Cossack squat to runner's lunge. Squat, turn, hold, come up, lean to the right, lean to the left. Okay, hold that runner's lunge to the right, turn your toe, rotate. Very nice. Good job. Be thankful and grateful to yourself today that you're here working hard, doing something for yourself. Love that. One more and we are done. Okay, awesome. Here we go. We're gonna get right into it. I'm gonna pause our clock and we're gonna get into our first circuit. So we're gonna start with a plank to rotation. So today, we're gonna rotate on the feet. Hands right underneath the shoulders, and you're gonna rotate on those feet. Option here is gonna be to drop to one knee and rotate to the side. Again, I'll reiterate these options throughout the workout. Next, we've got a balancing bicep curl. We're gonna grab 2 weights, put 1 foot in the air, and today, we're gonna do a palm up bicep curl. Next, we're gonna do a rotating lunge with our dumbbell, and we're also going to use our dumbbell to rotate. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a wide stance because we need to travel in both directions. So we're gonna lunge, and we're gonna either rotate here or rotate here. We're gonna lunge, and we're gonna rotate over that front knee. Okay guys, I'm gonna provide you with options in between every single move. Let's get started. 45 seconds on the clock. We're getting down on the ground. We're going to that plank to alternating rotation. Grab your water, get ready to go, and we're gonna work. Okay, here we go. 45 seconds on the clock. Right here we have plank, rotate, alternating to the right, to the left. Remember, option here. Drop down to your knee, come back up to plank, reset. This doesn't have to be a fast move. Again, today is all about stability, and we have plenty of time for each move. Remember, come onto the sides of your feet. That's it. Perfect. The hand is going to want to fly open, okay? Check yourself. Calm down. Keep that hand right above your head. You have 5 more seconds. Keep working. 1 more rep, and we get to rest. In 3, 2, 1, 15 seconds. We're getting ready for our balancing bicep curl, so get up off the floor, and you're gonna grab 8 pounds or greater, okay, for this one. And we go in 3, 2, 1, lift that leg. Remember, we can be here, we can be here, we can tap the toe, but all the weight is still in my right leg. Okay, stand up tall. Remember to breathe. Good job. Awesome work. We are going to switch halfway through. Okay, right here. You want to make this more challenging? You can flex your foot and bring it out to an extension. Okay, switch sides. Remember, find your balance first. Stand up tall. There's a difference between doing bicep curls like this, working the shoulder, and then here, when your shoulders are pulled back and down. I always say, have a proud chest. Be proud of what you're doing today. Thank yourself for showing up and rest. Good job. Okay, now comes our rotating lunge to dumbbell rotation. So 8 pounds or greater, wide stance. You're gonna rotate, and we're gonna rotate over that front knee. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, rotate to the right, stand up, come back down. You can either bring the arm out here, or you're here. Rotate. Come up, rotate. You can bring the arms out. That's much more stability. Okay, rotate to the right, rotate. So I'm gonna do this forward so that you can see right here. I'm rotating over my front knee to the back. I'm rotating over the front knee. You can be right here. You don't have to rotate. You can speed this up. You can slow it down, and we rest. Great job. We're going right back to the top. Plank to rotation. Remember, 3 times through, and then we'll have our cardio burst. So let's get down to the floor. Grab some water if you need to before, and we start in 3, 2, 1, plank, rotate, plank, rotate. You want a little challenge here. Grab a weight. You can grab 8 pounds. You can grab 5 pounds. Something light. You can switch that dumbbell. Awesome. Yeah. Keep those hips nice and stable. Again, open up the chest. Hand stays right over your shoulder. Keep going. You are over halfway through. You have less than 20 seconds to go. Great. Remember, we can also be down on one knee. Sometimes I think that's harder to balance because then you really have to make sure that your hips are coming with you. So hips are down and we rest. Excellent work, team. Okay, moving on. We're going to stand up, grab a quick drink, balance to bicep curl. Are you ready? All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. We go. Bring it up, team. Remember, palm up. If one foot felt harder to you, one side to balance, my left side's terrible. I had ankle surgery when I was young, and I never worked on my balance that much on that side. So everybody's gonna have a different side. Let's switch to the other side. Heart rate should be going up a little bit. When we throw balance into the mix, your body's like, excuse me? What's going on? But we're working hard. Let's go. 3 more reps. 3, 2, 1 more, and you rest. 15 seconds. Good job. Okay. All right. So hopefully on the second round, we're going to have a little more fluidity, that's a word, right? In our lunge to rotation. One weight, we rotate in 3, 2, 1, right here. So I'm rotating my feet to protect my knees, and I'm gonna speed this up because I wanna get that heart rate up, okay? Let's go, let's work, come on. You didn't show up today to be average. You showed up to be excellent, to be great. Halfway through, come up. Remember, we can also bring the arms out. This is so excellent. If you're a golfer, if you're a volleyball player, you're turning in so many different directions. Even if you do these things for fun, why wouldn't you want to be great at them, right? And we rest, good job. Okay, we've got one more round until our cardio burst. For right now, we have 1 minute of rest. If you feel good and you want to get back to work sooner, go for it, okay? So you can click through, speed up the video, and get started as soon as you're ready. You'll notice in week 1, I'm giving you 1 minute of rest in between rounds, but you may want more than that. So you take it at your own time. This is your workout, whether you're starting from scratch, you're just building your fitness up, or maybe you have been working out for a while and you want an extra challenge. Take that breath. This is why we're resting, because we want to get time to recharge our batteries. But that challenge is gonna come in how long you rest or how little you rest. Okay, we're getting ready to do that plank to rotation, our final round here. We have 45 seconds on the clock, and this is our final round of circuit number 1. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, we rotate. Remember, palms right underneath your shoulders. A lot of times we see planks here. See how far my hand is away from my shoulder? Well, dang, that's a lot of stress on your shoulder, a lot of stress on your rotator cuff, which wraps all the way under. So what we do to fix that, first of all, we take our glutes out of the air and we tiptoe forward so that our shoulder is right over our wrist, straight line. You have 15 seconds. Keep going, keep going. Take a big breath. Can you get 3 more reps in? 3, 2, 1, and you can rest. Excellent work, team. We've got 15 seconds to get up off the floor. Get ready for our palm up bicep curl. Remember, we're balancing here. On your 3rd round, I always challenge you to increase your weight choice or decrease your tempo. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. I have such a bad habit of starting on that right foot because that's my comfort zone. It's totally my comfort zone. And you know what we're doing at training camp? We are getting totally out of that circle. We are blowing it out of the water. We are leaving home base. Okay, remember, you can bring that foot up. You can bring it down halfway. Woo, other side. This challenges your foot more than anything else. Our ankle stability, something that we never work on. We're gonna do some mobility exercises throughout training camp. I'm just so excited to give you guys extra bonuses. 5 more seconds, 1 more rep, come on. 1 more and rest. Woo, great job. Great job. Okay, final rotating lunge to dumbbell rotation right here. Okay, we go in 3, 2, 1, rotate over the knee. Rotate, you can press, turn. Remember, otherwise 90 degrees right here. You're turning up 90 degrees. Turn as far as you can. Okay, speed it up. Now we're creating some heat. Not every workout, guys, has to be awful. Not where every workout has to feel like, gosh, cardio, 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 right? We have other things to work on. Last one, in we rest in 3, 2, 1, rest. Excellent work. Okay, what you're gonna do here is a cardio burst. So we're gonna reset our clock. Love the Seconds app. If you don't use it, I teach you how to use it on the website. There's a video tutorial of how to do it. Watch the setup, it's very easy. It gives you those rest breaks if you aren't doing the guided videos some days. Perfectly fine. Okay, so here we go. 4 minutes on the clock. Cardio burst. We're just gonna get right into it so that I can keep you guys moving. We're going to do alternating pop squats. So this one is called quick hips. 30 seconds, 15 seconds of rest. We're gonna do 3 rounds of our 3 moves. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. We've got 30 seconds on the clock. You're going to rotate to the right. Remember, option, you're walking it out right here, but your core stays tight the whole time, okay? So here, turn the feet, keep the shoulders straight forward. 10 seconds left. You can be as quick and as low as you want. You always have options. Okay, team, go ahead and rest. Nice job. Take a big breath. Next, we're gonna do this triple step run. I'm gonna start over here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Okay, in 3, 2, 1. It's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You get those feet moving as fast as you want. Breathe and really pull the knee into the chest to activate your core. I said it was dynamic core, right? Yes. Keep breathing. Excellent work. And you rest. Great job. Okay, last one. We're gonna do a mountain climber to plank jack. Okay, let's take it down to the floor. Our mountain climber is here. Our jack is here. In 3, 2, you go. 30 seconds on the clock. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jack. 2, 3, 4. Mountain climber times 4. Jack for 4. Excellent. Remember, we can walk it up. We can tap it out. Tap, 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 tap. Okay, keep going. I want you to notice if you feel like your hips are high to the sky, drop it down. Remember, we can always be on a knee. Okay, you're resting. Sometimes I give you too many form tips at one time, so digest that one tip. Booty down, out of the air. Man, sometimes my Jersey accent really starts to come out when I'm teaching. Okay, here we go. Round number 2, we're going right into it. Alternating pop squats, 30 seconds on the clock. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. To the right, to the left, to the right, to the left. We're gonna do just 3 rounds of these exercises today for your cardio burst. Keep breathing. If you have more time, you can fit 1 round in. Remember, walking it out, right here. And you rest in 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, we're going right into that triple step run. We have 30 seconds on the clock. Get the arms going first, so it's 1, 2, 3. Okay, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Be intentional about it. You can walk it out, but you can still be powerful right here. We don't play around at camp. Okay, we have fun, but I'm always hoping that you learn something every time you leave, okay? You have 10 seconds left. Barely, less than that. Let's go. Come on, pick up those feet. In 3, 2, 1, rest. Big breath. Okay, here we go. Next move is that mountain climber to plank jack, 4 and 4. And you'll have completed round number 2. Excellent job, team. We go in 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. As slow as you want to go. The more stable you are, the more internal and external muscles are going to turn on as a result of this workout. We are getting ready to rest in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Excellent work. Okay, so we've got one more round of that together. If you want to do another round, you're more than welcome to. I'm so pumped that you would actually show up to camp and be here. Remember, any work is better than zero. Think about that. 10 minutes throughout your week, that's gonna add up to 70 minutes or 60 minutes throughout the week that you weren't doing before. So that's huge. Okay, let's talk about circuit number 2. We're gonna start with a balancing bird dog to tricep kickback. This circuit is really fun. Grab yourself a 5-pound weight if you're just doing this for the first time. You are going to hold yourself up with your opposite hand. So my opposite hand is on the right, my right foot's back. This is our bird dog. Now we're gonna balance on our right knee, elevating our left arm, and we're kicking back. The only joint that moves is the elbow. Option, simply tap your foot down. That's it. Okay, next move is gonna be a seated torso rotation. We're gonna grab something heavier. I like to grab 10 pounds or greater. Lay it on your chest. We're gonna rotate right, rotate left. Okay, I'll give you options inside the circuit. Then we have a kneeling overhead tricep extension. This one, we're gonna kneel. And what makes it more challenging is to go on top of a pillow or a Bosu ball for stability. Okay, here we go. We have 45 seconds on the clock, and we go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. On the ground, balancing bird dog. We've got 45 seconds. We've got 45 seconds. Okay, here we go. We have 45 seconds on the clock. Balancing bird dog, right hand down, left knee on the ground, right hand up. Okay, so right hand, right foot up, and we kick back. That's it, excellent. Now we're gonna do this side for the full 45 seconds so that you can get the hang of the move. The biggest thing here that we're gonna see is, I'm gonna face you guys, is that right here, the hip drops out. So we gotta square the hips up, pull yourself out of your hips, and rest. Okay, we're gonna do the other side. So now you kind of have the hang of it. We're gonna practice. Don't worry, each time you do this, we're gonna get better. We'll introduce this move a couple times this series. It's a good one. And we're gonna take off in 3, 2, 1, other side. So now I'm using my left arm to balance me. My right knee and my right arm work together. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Your left hip is going to want to open up. Turn those toes down towards the ground. As you can see, right here. Okay, my hip, it's not open, it's closed. Perfect. Beautiful job. You're halfway through. So you guys can see me. That's it. Keep working. Is it burning yet? You feeling that tricep? We're gonna work those triceps a little more in the next circuit, the next exercise. You're getting ready to rest in 3, 2, 1, rest team. Great job. Okay, so now you're gonna want something heavier, 10 pounds or greater. I've got a 20 here, so I'm gonna use that. I really want you guys to know how I lift weights at home, okay, for the results that I see. And we're taking off with knees right under our hips in 3, 2, 1, you squeeze the core, okay? Squeeze the glutes. Right here, what we're avoiding is this, okay? And maybe too much lean in the back. So you've got to find your own neutral spine. Okay, next. Elbows point forwards. Elbows point towards you in the mirror, if you have a mirror. If that feels like it's too heavy, do a drop set. Drop it down, okay? You'll never know unless you try that heavy weight, and that's what's going to get you results and keep you from plateauing. You have less than 10 seconds. Come on. Let's go. Dig a little deeper. In 3, 2, 1. Rest. Towel off. Catch your breath. I'm sweating at home with you at the same time. We're working it out together. Rest. Grab your water. Okay, remember we talked about setting goals and intentions for the day? Maybe it's to not drop that weight throughout this set. Maybe it's to lift something heavier today. Maybe it's to work on your form. Maybe it has nothing to do with that. Maybe it's just to be present in this workout. That's what we're gonna do right here. Okay, we're going back to that balancing bird dog to tricep kickback. Are you ready? Let's get on the ground. We go in 3, 2, 1, 45 seconds on the clock. Let's go. So, standing on my right arm, my left hand is kicking back. So you can see right here. Good, keep going. We are halfway through with this one weight. If that doesn't feel heavy enough, pick up another one. Or slow it down right here, okay? Slow it down, elbows high. Elbows high, our elbow likes to drop here. You have 10 seconds. Let's get a couple of good ones out. Come on. Last 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, we're gonna go straight into the other side. Minimal rest because we can work the other side. We're not too fatigued. Okay, 3, 2, 1, other side. 45 seconds on the clock. I'm gonna face you guys this way each time so you can see me. Now this is the one where my hip really likes to open up. So remember, left foot, left arm, left foot, left arm. The right arm, it's the opposite one that's helping you balance. This is where my hips, they like to do this. I call it the squish. They squish this way, turn to the right, okay? Open your hips up to the right. Not this way, but you're just pushing, pushing, using that right glute to stabilize you. You have 3, 2, 1, relax, breathe. Excellent job. Okay, we've got that seated torso rotation. So this one, you can go pretty heavy, 10 pounds or greater. If you've been lifting for a while, you can definitely do a 20. And sit back, lean back, turn to the right, turn to the left. We've got 45 seconds on that clock. Again, you really can do a heavy weight here because the weight is simply sitting on your chest. Squeeze, squeeze your core. Keep digging those heels into the ground. Awesome. You have less than halfway to go. Excellent work. You can see I'm turning to the right. And I look, if I had a neighbor there, I'd say, hey, you're kicking ass right now. You're doing awesome. And in 3, 2, 1, we rest. Great job. Okay, team, so we've made it to our final round of circuit number 2, which starts with that bouncing bird dog on the ground. So get your 5 or 8 pound weights ready for that tricep extension. And I'm starting the clock 45 seconds in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Right here, down on the ground, final round. Remember, opposite hand is gonna balance you. Opposite foot is in the sky. Dig that toe into the ground. That's also gonna help you balance. You can definitely be flat-footed, toe tucked under, but if you untuck those toes, sorry, opposite. If you tuck your toes right here, it makes it easier to balance. It's actually harder to balance right here. Woo, squeezing that core. It is on fire. Guess what? You have 10 seconds left. Keep going, keep going. Why did you show up today? What do you want out of this workout program? You're getting it right now. You're showing up and you rest. Great job. Other side, other side, other side. Lots of balance work today. Probably my favorite work to do is balance work. All right, left foot up. Left arm's working in 3, 2, 1. Let's move. Right here. That's it. Stay focused. Keep breathing. Excellent job. Remember, you can always have your foot down in the back. Tap your toe. If you want to make this even more challenging and you have a bench at home or even your bedside, do this on your bench. It is that much harder. You are over halfway through. You have 15 seconds left. Come on, let's work. Keep going, keep going. You're in your final round here. This is not the time to quit. This is not time to quit. Let's go. Keep working. You rest in 3, 2, 1. Relax. Station. Okay, let's go. 45 seconds on the clock. 10 pounds or greater. We work. Perfect. This one is definitely about slowing it down. There's no need to rush through this. I know that we tend to want to rush through everything, including those traffic lights. You know, sometimes that just pops into your head. It's just a random challenge in life. I'm going to be honest with you. Sometimes I have road rage. Sometimes living in Midland, Texas, the traffic is crazy and people are silly. That's what happens. This is what I think about when I work out. Rest. Let's shift our focus, right? But you know it's true. You know it's true. People rushing to red lights. So silly. Okay, final round. We have tricep overhead extensions. Grab that heavy weight, and we work for 45 seconds right here. Okay, so before we were kneeling this way. If you want to, bring one foot up. This is another great way to do this. All the way up, all the way down. Remember, avoid the arch in your back. Tilt your pelvis right under to neutral. That's it. Keep working. You have less than 20 seconds to go. You can always do that drop set if you want to. Great job. That's it. Less than 10 seconds to go. Can you get 3 more reps in? 3, 2, last one, and rest. Great job. Great job, team. You just made it through dynamic core. You should be proud of yourself. Mark it off on your calendar. We have so many spicy workouts coming up, and you should be so proud of yourself for taking the time out of your day to do something great for yourself, for your family. Remember, taking care of yourself helps us be successful and feel energetic so that we can take care of others who need us as well. Don't forget, check in on Instagram. You can tag me at Ariana Travelstead. You can hashtag Training Camp Team and Camp Shred. Find other people to connect with in the community. Until next time, make sure you're drinking your water, hydrate, fuel properly, and I'll see you next time.